Hello to you. My name is Jessie Johnson. This is the Flat Earth movement, how the sun and moon create the seasons, solstices, equinoxes, solar eclipse, high and low tides, effects on the weather, time zone, sun's analemma, etc. 2 pieces of info is used to make a cogent assessment of the sun and moon circuitry above the flat plane of the earth to produce virtually all of the just mentioned things, effects, patterns that many say only a spherical earth model can produce. There is something wrong, very wrong, with the bald earth revolving around the sun model. It does not fit. Now, the one thing is, number 1, the sun is proven to move at the same speed, 15 degrees, all year long. This produces the seasons, solstices, extra long days and nights around the central North Pole and South Pole, etc., based on one thing, a constant speed. If the sun and moon are over a flat earth plane, then a constant speed is the first mechanism. Going through over several dozens of videos on the round earth model, flat earthers don't have a complete working model of what makes all of these processes possible. One of those things is a constant speed for the sun and moon. Let's start with A. The sun do not have 3 circular paths, but 1. And the moon has 1 circle path with a different speed than that of the sun. Both sun and moon are synchronized and in harmony, just as the inner workings of a flawless clock. The sun and moon are on and embedded in their own magnetically locked track fields. They shift back and forth, north and south, that is, and side to side, east to west, that is, by small amounts as a whole. This process creates solstices, equinoxes, time zones, 4 seasons, solar eclipse, but not lunar eclipse, in the fashion of the Tropic of Capricorn and the Tropic of Cancer. Also effects on tides and effects on weather, sun's analemma, long night and days in the directions of the 5 poles, which are on a flat earth, central North Pole, South Pole, East Pole, West Pole, points, etc. It is a fact by 100% proof that the moon is not lit by the sun's light. Hold on, please. And is lit by another light source. Because of this, the moon has 11 built-in phases: harvest, full, 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8 lit, a new moon, and lunar eclipse moons. Also, blue, red, orange moons, and small to extra large moons because of magnetic lock track field tilting, some 200% to 400% larger than the smallest of the moons appearing. Supermoons of only 14% larger, as in the heliocentric models every 70 years, are simply not true, but are much larger given the specific time of sets of years and very specific locations on Earth's surface where you specifically may be of the sun and moon's actual paths. Now, a few facts. Number 1, trigonometry's angle of elevation proves that the sun is only approximately 3,000 to 5,000 miles above the Earth's surface, along with the moon at the same approximate height. Number 2, true, T-R-U-E, true centripetal force, proves that it's impossible the Earth rotates or spins. Number 3, gyroscopes used in airplanes as an artificial horizon prove the Earth is flat. This simple info for a model will help flat earthers put together a more firm model. The heliocentric model has a part that is off-key for these processes. On the ball Earth model, the Earth is, number 1, spin rotating. Number 2, the axis is in circular motion, moving through 46.8 to 47 degrees. Number 3, revolving around a sun in an elliptical path instead of a circular path at each 90, 180, 270, and 360 degrees points. Number 4, with the moon revolving around the Earth. Number 5, with the Earth moving at a non-constant speed. Number 6, Earth, moon, and sun get closer and farther away from each other at certain points. It has taken 600 years for the sun worshippers or heliocentric believers to put this together. This activity is to produce solstices, equinoxes, high and low tides, etc. This is a lot of activity. Now, the flat Earth produces activity to produce its solstices, equinoxes, tide effects, weather effects, etc. Why? Because the Earth, sun, and moon are a single clockwork synergistic system. Look at these illustrations, please. Hold on. I'm going to move the camera. Now, let's continue, please. This here is a top view, The large circle here is the flat Earth where we live, having 5 poles on an azimuthal equidistant surface. Those 5 poles are central north pole at the dot here, central north pole, east pole, west pole, north pole, south pole. Number 7 here is the circle of orbits magnetic lock track fields. These smaller circles right here, this is the sun. These smaller circles right here. Right here is the moon's magnetic lock track field right here. They are embedded in these magnetic tracks. And each one have its own. This here is the directions of movements of number 7. Number 7 is here. These, see this arrow and this arrow pointing to these circles. Pointing to these circles here for the moon and sun. Directions of movement of number 7 are these arrows. It shifts, the moon's track system shifts a bit this way and that way, and also shifts this way and that way. South, north, east, west. At their appointed times, in conjunction and synchronicity with each other, by small amounts, relatively speaking. This is here, coming up, is a side view. Is a side view. Side view. The moon has 11 built-in phases, since it is in fact lit by a source other than the sun. The moon and sun can appear very large or very small depending on how close they are to the Earth's surface. At specific times, the moon tilts up and down. As you can see, the moon here is in orange, pinkish red. The sun over here is in yellow. The moon and sun are approximately 3,000 miles above the surface of the flat Earth system. And when the Earth tilts, when the moon tilts, the sun beams on it and casts a shadow here, which creates an eclipse, a solar eclipse, casting a shadow on the Earth. Now, I would like you to share this video, please. Also subscribe, of course, but more than that, share the video. And I want to thank everyone for listening and watching, and have a very good day.